Hey everyone, welcome back to the homestead. I am Nadine. Today is probably one of our last nicer days before the really cold, wet fall weather sets in. So today we are going to do some prep work, getting the animals ready for winter. So things we're going to be doing today, we're going to be cleaning waterers out. We're going to be cleaning hutches and coops, and just make sure everything's good and clean for all of the animals this winter. So let me get you guys set up on some legs.
Hi!
And let's get started. So I like to start with my chicken coop just because it's usually the dirtiest and it takes me the longest to do. Here is the inside of the chicken coop. It's really just, it's gross. All the nest boxes need cleaned. This needs cleaned. The brooder needs cleaned out. So I'm going to get started in here, and then we'll move on to everything else. Alrighty guys, so we got it all cleaned out. It's not perfect, but it never is. I did have sand up here, but I'm gonna try this pelleted bedding instead and see how it works. I also rearranged in here a little bit. I did have diagonal roost bars in here, but the chickens just weren't using them. They were sitting on this part here and pooping all down the front of the brooder box and getting their tail feathers all pooped on. So I rearranged it and did it this way. So I have one bar here and then about a foot of space and another one a little bit higher. And then I also put one across here because I have more chickens than probably should be in this size coop. And I wanted to make sure that they have enough roosting space. I also wanted to add an extra bar here because the babies have been roosting in the nest boxes and just making them an awful poopy mess. So hopefully with this new layout, it's going to stay cleaner. And the chickens are going to enjoy it a little bit more as they'll have a little bit more space to kind of move around and get comfortable at night. So I'm going to go ahead and put a nice thick layer of straw on the floor, get the nest boxes all scrubbed out, get them filled with some clean straw as well, and then the chicken coop is done and we get to move on to the ducks and turkeys. So I just rinsed all of these out and I'm letting them air dry in the sun. So let's go get the ducks done. Duck hutch is all clean. They got a nice thick layer of straw. It might be harder to find the eggs in this, but at least it'll be nice and clean and warm for them. This will eventually flatten out a bit with their big flat feet, but for now it's nice and clean. Off to clean the turkeys. They are not my favorite. Turkey hutch is nice and clean and smelling good. You guys ready for a clean hutch? Yeah. Alrighty. Now that all of the coops are clean, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse out my wheelbarrow. The nest boxes for the chicken coop are dry, so I can put fresh hay in there and get those in the nest boxes, or back in the coop, should I say. And my oldest is working on cleaning the bunny hutches right now. So let's get the wheelbarrow hosed out, we'll get the nest boxes filled with hay, and then we'll go catch up with him and see how he's doing. Alright, so the coop is officially all clean. Nest boxes are in. We can let the beasties in.
What is this?
First one's in, checking it out.
First two. First three. See, there were two that came in.
What do you think, ladies? And Mr. Brooks?
I think they really like it.
Alright, Nikolai's hard at work, cleaning the bunny hutches out. Good job, bud. Alrighty, so everything is clean and on its way to being ready for the winter. If you guys have any questions about how I clean or care for my coops and hutches, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And that wraps it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to grow where you're planted.